Hello, everyone. Welcome to the maiden edition of the Apel Podcast. My name is Apel and I'll be your host for today. This podcast is powered by Apel, and we are your one-stop financial solutions company. We operate under 5 business licenses: equities trading, corporate finance, fund management, trusteeship, and registrarship. And on today's episode, we'll be discussing the topic save or splurge. And you will agree with me that in today's world, we have different type of people and their belief regarding the saving culture. We have people that believe you need to save so money can save you. You need to save for the rainy days. And we also have the type of people that believe just spend it all because no one knows tomorrow. You only live once. So spend the money. And I will not be doing this alone today. I've got amazing podcasters in the house with me. I've got the Gen Zs. I've also got the millennials, and they'll be sharing insight into the topic of discussion today. It promises to be an insightful and engaging session. So please stay with us, and while we'll dissect the topic for today. So let's get right into the introduction of our podcasters for today. I have directly opposite me here this sensational Nimisola. She's the head of operations at Apel. Thank you for joining us. I also have here the fund accountant, Kafayat Okola. She's an accountant at Apel. Thank you for joining us today. I also have here with me a tech bro. He's a software engineer at Apel, Favor Adibali. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very well.
And I also have here with me Ruth Wilson. She's a financial analyst at Apel. Thank you for joining us today. And I have here with me the man you call when you need an investment advice. You know him already. Ayola Shemao is the lead investment analyst at Apel. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
So let's get right into today's discussion. Like I said earlier, we'll be talking about save or splurge. So let's get right into it. So my podcasters, if you win a whopping sum of 10 million naira now, like what would you do with it? Like to what extent will you save or splurge? Favor.
10 million naira, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to quote a famous poet. Said 10 million naira, no, the last again.
Shakespeare.
Even went as fast, 100 million, no, the last again. So 10 million naira, in the literal sense, is a huge sum. But when it enters your account, now with inflation and everything, 10 million naira is a small money. So for 10 million naira, 6 million naira for a car. So I can't be jumping boss.
You need to cruise around.
I can't be jumping boss when I have 10 million naira in my account, right? Then 3 million naira to change. I think to move to a new apartment basically because I don't like.
So that's
to be sincere, where I'm staying now. I don't like
9 million naira already.
Yes, 9 million naira. So 500k is enough to get new feet, right?
You need to
get
go hot.
One shoe alone now. I checked shoe prices now. 100k, 70k. So 500k for my feet. 500k. You see what God will help us.
Think about it. That's 10 million naira spent. Okay, Kafayat.
Based on the times I've made plans for money that did not come, I'm gonna splurge. So I think on the street of Instagram, I saw a traveling package for like 3 million, 2.9. And my passport has been sitting pretty somewhere. I've just been using it as a means of identification in the bank.
It's time to dust it.
So it's time I bless the passport with something. So I'll go a trip to Maldives. Then coming back from Maldives, I don't want to be jumping buses. I'll get a car for like 4 million. As I said, then 1 million I can get hairs, ladies
You
stuff
need to
now.
look very hot.
Yes, now as a soft girl. Then we can keep 2 million somewhere.
Okay, and then you think about it later.
Yes, emergency.
Okay, Nimisola.
If you asked me this question like 3 years ago, I would want to spend all the money. But now, I'll do 80-20.
Okay.
80 for savings and 20 to, I won't call it splurge, just to maybe show some love to my family, my husband, my kids. And the 80% will definitely go into savings because right now there are a lot of responsibilities ahead of me and I need to work towards that. So I'm definitely saving.
So 80-20.
80-20.
Ayola.
May have a different opinion. So, because people would know, so about 500,000 can people a year, 500k. Then I'll split it into fixed income and stocks. So for me, there will be a large portion, about 70% that's about 7 million naira
Okay.
into fixed deposits, my bonds, my federal government saving bonds. So because that one, my capital is intact, then the interest or you to do things. Then for the other part of it, that's the 2.5 left. I'll go into stocks, high-end and high-yield stocks.
So you are big on investments.
Yeah.
I see.
So basically, everything you've just said, I've not even heard enjoyment. I've not heard. Don't you feel like definitely go chop and then you just want to save, you want to do this? Why you're just so concerned about savings? You're not concerned about enjoying yourself while you're young,
So
and then nothing.
I feel you have a different perspective to this. So let's know, how will you spend your own 10 million naira?
10 million naira.
Mm.
I think at first when I sit, I'll just sleep. I'll wake up for like 30 seconds.
You need to be sure it's real.
I need to be sure it's real, you understand? And then I'm like, okay, based on a good girl from a Christian home. You know, you're supposed to pay 10%, but don't
Yeah.
forget it's a free money. So I won't give God 10%.
Oh.
Yeah, we share the 10% into two. It's a free money, yeah? And then the remaining one, of course, the top 20 restaurants in Lagos will hear of me. I'll visit there. I've changed my perfumes. Essenza will see me. Like, basically, I'm just going to be living my life.
They will know you're the new talking town.
Basically. But when I get into the office, they'll be like, something is different about Roots.
Nah,
She's popping.
so
Yeah.
all what most of them have said,
Mm.
in the next 6 months they are back. They are selling that car they bought for 5 10
We will sell it.
yeah, because you won't be able to maintain that
Maybe
lifestyle.
so I think you've forgotten the fact that it's a lottery money. We had a life before the lottery came in, and then it's a free money. Why not spend it?
Yeah, but if you use that life that you had that could not buy you a car,
You could buy me a car. I just had different priorities then.
you will go back to being broke.
I won't go
There
back
is
to
no
Europe,
way.
don't worry. As far as I can look at my memories, look at my photos, I'm
So-
going to be happy. Like, babe, you traveled out, you went to you touched down to different countries. Like, basically, I'm happy.
So
Live the life alone. If you
Ayola.
can't repair the car, we'll use boats.
Ayola, have you
Life
never heard
perfect.
about spend now and save later?
No.
You've not heard of it.
Oh, so you just mentioned that. There's also
Spend now, as
save
in you
later.
have the money, you have, don't you have dreams at times? You just sit down, you're like, oh, if I had this money, I would have done this. And miracle happened.
okay,
So,
and also
why not make those
there's a
dreams
saying that
come true?
says save money, so money would save you.
Yeah, but
So when you're using code,
How are you sure the rainy days will come when you've not lived today? How are you sure you will even wake up tomorrow? So when you have the 10
That's
million,
correct.
spend
yeah,
it now.
so I mean, I understand what you're saying. You're about to splurge this morning. Also, if you live for another 60 years with your current level and you got that kind of lottery, and within you splurge the
Yeah,
10 million,
everything.
you are going back to
No, I don't know why. I'm sure I won't go back to square one.
Okay, so I've heard all of us talk about how we spend our money, how we splurge, and all of that. I think for Favor, Woods, and Kafaya, it's the happiness that matters.
yes,
They just
so
want to enjoy the
Investing.
baby girl life
Yes.
and
Yes.
all of that.
You only
Yeah.
live
So
once.
I want to ask, so how do you feel after splurging or saving? So for Ayola now, you will not be going to Maldives and be doing all of that. So how will it feel? Does it feel some regret? So you'll be doing the baby girl lifestyle everywhere in Lagos. So after splurging, how do you feel? Ruth?
Excited.
Mm.
Like, I just sat at that beautiful restaurant, took aesthetic, I mean, it's a very good aesthetic, took beautiful pictures, ate my lamb chops with my cutlery, of course, and then I'm like, oh, take me some nice pictures. And when I go back home, I'm looking at I'm posting on Instagram, they're like,
Happiness.
I'm happy.
Memories.
Memories to live. I don't have high BP. I don't have to think of anything, basically. I'm putting my bills. And then I'm enjoying my life. So I feel excited. I feel happy. And then I'm seeing my pictures of when I went for vacation. Why shouldn't I be
You only
happy?
live once.
You only live once, basically. Because next of kin, they are not nice.
chop.
They will spend it. Chop.
You get why.
Good.
Yeah.
Nimisala.
For me, I feel great after I save.
Okay.
And my savings is not that I keep the money in one place. I buy stocks. And recently, I got dividend from some of the stocks I bought.
Oh,
So that's like exciting. The money that I invested,
yeah.
I got paid dividend. So I feel very good. And sometimes I feel awesome when I see some of these stocks that I bought at a low price going high. That means more money is coming in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so
I'm big on
yeah, thank you very much. So you see, I also agree with Nimisola, because if you splurge, you got this amount, you spend it, you go to the club, you spend 5 million naira, and you're back the next morning.
Back in broke.
You're like, why did I make this
Yeah.
decision? But also in that stock market, you put your money somewhere. There's capital appreciation. the dividends are coming in. Do you understand? So those money could be used to settle bills or different things like that. But splurging for me doesn't work.
So basically, I think the two people saving, they worry too much about tomorrow. Because why should I worry? Even my Bible has already told me, do not worry too much about tomorrow. Because God will take care of it. So why should I worry when I'm alive and young, when I can live my life? No one knows tomorrow. So why worry too much? You worry too much about tomorrow. I think you should try splurging.
Why you quoting the Bible? So the Bible too, in about Ecclesiastes 11:2, there's something that says you should invest in various places so that you don't know the terror or the disaster that might occur. So if the Bible is warning you about disaster, that you invest and save towards that.
Yeah.
The Bible says
But
worry,
you know, investing or me splurging, I'm investing in myself. I'm buying skincare, I'm investing in my skin.
Yes.
I want to be popping. I want to be that girl that will be like, oh, that's the melanin popping skin. So like, I'm investing in myself basically.
Yes, I understand that.
Yes,
But-
it's also an investment for me.
Yeah, so but that your investment is short term.
You worry too much about tomorrow.
Okay.
Ayoola.
It's not short term, in the sense that, okay, get inside my car, I'll now be worried. The last time I was coming back from class, my jean got stuck in the bus and it tore. Sure, you get, for me, it is an
You
investment.
can have 10 million naira. and your business.
Yes, I cannot have that amount, so and I'll still be
understand
dropping
you.
yellow buses. Go possible.
Okay, bro.
I'm sorry.
I'm with truth here. I don't know what Ayola is saying.
They save too much.
Ayola save too much. I don't think, does Ayola, do you have fun at all?
Yes, now
So
that's what I'm saying. So from what you've earned exactly, you can take a bit of it to do necessary things, not splurging an amount that you come back to
Ayoola,
now feel
have
bad.
fun. High BP is real.
Okay,
Have
so
fun.
Ruth and
Favor,
Favor, he
Papaya.
said, does Ayola have fun? For me, there's fun in investing.
Okay.
There was a particular shares I bought, and that was about last year. I knew the price I bought it, and this thing tripled. The price tripled.
Amazing.
So I could still leave the initial amount that I invested
Exactly.
and take out my profit and use it to enjoy myself. So it's still a win-win thing, not that you just take all the old money
Exactly.
and splurge it. I don't know.
Okay,
what's going
but
on.
the money you invested, how much did you get? Like you're getting 100,000 after 30 days, and where will it take me to? You can't even take me to a bet.
No. So yeah, I agree. There is a company people invested in the energy space.
Yeah.
About 170,000 naira, and within a year or year plus, if you had invested then, if you had invested in the initial public offer,
Yeah.
you would have 1 million naira. So equity is not just about you are gaining 100k 50k. You've gotten times 7 of these funds. So
Okay, so in the case where I invest my money, because there was the time I heard there was an investment that also went bad. So if I invested my money, my free 10 million there, and
Yeah.
then it just went bad.
yeah, so
What then happens?
So exactly, that's how you be friends with Nimisola. We have professionals
Yeah.
to
She can
advise
always
you.
advise you. You have to be friends
Yeah.
with
So we
her.
have
That's all.
expertise in the house that would guide you on some shares to buy. Would
Exactly.
also guide you on when it's time for you to pull out of the market, and even would also guide you if you should still stay in the market or leverage what you have. So if you make the right decisions, we're here to help you,
So,
not just splurge.
Sometimes, right, I just check on my gallery on my phone. I see memories and I smile.
you
You're
miss
happy.
your-
Yes.
Yes.
Yesterday I was checking my snap. I was seeing 2019, 2020. It was giving me the memories. You understand?
Throwback.
So I went out, chilled, and everything. So memories actually it lasts long.
Yeah.
So experience, you only live once, right? And Ruth said you can't die tomorrow, and it's sad reality.
You know, yeah.
So don't think you can't die tomorrow.
Okay, I agree with you
Enjoy your money now.
to some extent. So also, we have been talking about I invest, I save. So what asset classes do you invest in? Because I had a portion of your salary, a portion of your 10 million naira, and all of that is going to investment here, savings here. So what asset classes do you actually invest in? Let me go Kafayat.
Okay, for me, I do savings more or less like Ajo. That after the whole thing you get, and I'm always getting last. She gets. Then I do that a lot. I'm not a risk taker.
Okay.
My risk appetite is very low because I don't want to do something and tomorrow it has gone down.
Don't want
She
that.
understands. I don't want it. I'm still young. So I'm big on maybe Ajo.
Okay.
Group of friends will come together, then we save. She understand. But thank God with what we have, I can always save towards a particular thing I want. So
To
that's
avoid ajo woman don
yes,
japa.
exactly. The long run.
Favor.
Yes, so the other day, I think last week, right? So I was brushing up my shoe, getting ready for work, and it was not even near to salary week. I just said, ting, my phone. I was like, what's that? So these MTN people again. I checked my phone. I saw credit alert, dividend. I was like,
Oh,
wait,
dividend.
surprise money. I was like, wow. Like just from the stock, I even forgot about the stock I bought. It just gave me dividend. So I think stocks, that like asset classes. I think before I joined Apel, I used to think stock is like sport betting actually, where you just risk and risk. But I think it's safer because professionals yes guide you and you yes you can actually reach the market as well. So yes, for me, the stock market.
Okay, let's ask Musala.
Equities. I'm in the equities class. Not like I have a very high risk appetite, but it's a good place to play in. There are good stocks that the capital increases.
Okay.
It's not a Ponzi. So you don't get it mixed up that you put in 1 naira, it doubles. No. There are reasons why the prices are going up or going down. So I'm majorly for stock market. Why am I majorly for it? Because I've invested in good stock, like I said earlier, that's pay dividend, also capital appreciation. So, and sometimes I do the federal government savings bond, which I get my coupons like quarterly. So that's my asset class, majorly equities.
Okay, nice one.
Yeah. So for me, I always like to diversify my portfolio. So we have Euro bonds, for example. So those are investments denoted in foreign currencies, but majorly dollar. So that helps me edge against the no even only inflation, no naira today, down today or tomorrow. So I put some bits of money in Euro bonds. We have other forms of bonds. We have the federal government savings bonds, as you said. That one every quarter, you know. So it helps you plan. Okay, so I'm receiving, and you can invest as low as 5,000 naira. So yeah, so things like that help me. I do a bit of stocks because at this age we're supposed to take risk. Yeah, so those stocks too. I mean, stocks is not 100%, but once you have certain people to like guide you, because I was shocked that I've never experienced like how will 180,000 become 1 millionaire just by leaving it there. Do you understand? In the energy sector, the banking sector, even manufacturing,
Dividend paying stocks.
yeah, you receive your dividends without because they've automated the whole process straight into your account. So yeah, I do a bit of diversification, Euro bonds, other form of bonds, and the stock market.
Thank you for that. Ruth.
This
I know you're the splurger.
I splurge because I love my life.
Your happiness
Baby
matters. I
girl.
understand. You have to live that soft life.
Yes, now, why should I save? I don't know. I don't save anyway. I don't save. I just want to be happy.
Please, you're saving your
Life
life.
is just happening.
I'm saving my life, basically.
Oh, you're just saving your life.
Yes,
Okay.
it's important.
But then again, I think my little change that I think maybe little money, I just put it in a product in Apel. Just like you said, so I don't hear a job woman don't japa. So I just put it in a product with Apel, and that's just it.
So I think Ruth, one of the issues you raised earlier is the issue of inflation. So she's saving to buy that bag of 300,000, and all of a sudden now she has saved and the money is now 450,000. She can no longer afford it. So how do you think she can edge against inflation?
Yeah, so we said it before. For now, because we have our bonds, we have treasury bills, for example. Treasury bills for a year is doing about 20% there, about 90 days, about 16, and then 50% in the secondary market. So I mean, it's not to our almost 30% inflation rate, but those things help you. In the stock market, if you play your cards right, so there's no limits. Do you understand? Your money you could get 100%. You could get 70%. So if you've met the right people, like, and you're sure the right advice, you know when to go in or when to go out. Those are ways of beating the Nigerian inflation.
So I think Kafayat, Favor, and Ruth, you need to be friends with Musala.
So basically, I think I'm not convinced enough because you are telling me I should invest my money in a treasury bill, in a Euro bond, and I have this 10 million, I have a car I can get for 6 million, and then I'm like, oh, Ayola said I should invest 6 million. So what's my assurance that, the interest I'm going to get on that money, by the time it's out, my investment has matured. We'll be able to afford the car. By then, the car might be 8 million. So what do I do?
Yes. So exactly, that's what I just told you, that if you diversify properly, I mean, we understand today you go and price something, it is 10 naira, tomorrow it's 20 naira. So I mean, if you splurge everything, your salary won't cover all
No,
those
so are you trying to tell me, okay, so if I invest the 6 million with you today, that by next 2 months when I'm going to buy my car that is now 8 million, I'll be getting a 2 million additional money from your investment? If you can't give me that, I'm not interested. I'm sorry. I'm going to say I'm going to splurge.
So the thing about it is that if you splurge, no matter what, you'll be back to.
I won't go back. Don't worry. Just leave it for me.
So what? Okay. So what plans?
I had a life before I got the term. It's a lottery.
Okay. So I understand.
No, you're too uptight. You need to enjoy yourself. You need to.
I understand the point of good explorer, but I just hope that when your car breaks down, you are able to maintain it.
Exactly.
I hope that after the whole 10 million, you won't go back and be borrowing urgent 2K. I just want to believe that you won't be for favor and
I think you've forgotten the blessings of the lawmaker and added no sorrow. Okay. So I won't go back. Just leave that aside.
She won't go back.
I won't go back.
Why would she go back?
Not at all.
Because the things she bought in your, do you know, comfort is expensive, and there is no award for suffering. Yes, there is no award for suffering at all. If you can afford it, why not get it?
Okay.
Why wait for tomorrow?
Exactly.
When you can get it today.
You have said well, but that's just I'm talking about advice. So I see that most of us here are the jai type. You just want to splurge. And now I want to ask, do you have investment objectives? You know, that new year, new me, new year resolution and all of that. I want to do this. Do you have investment objectives? Let me start with it.
So I feel the reason people go into depression is because they overload themselves with investments. Think of too much resolution for the year. Yeah, they worry too much about tomorrow because it's beginning of a new year. Oh, of course, yes, we're going to be sober. We're trying to think about life, but like, don't overload yourself. Don't overwork yourself. If you can't get it, you can't get it, basically. So when you get the lottery, live your life. Don't be depressed because I have to meet a 10 million target by the end of this year. I need to do. My brother, enjoy yourself.
High BP too.
Yeah,
it's
not good.
So high BP, just anxiety. So is my money going to increase today? Oh, this stock has gone down. Risk too. So for people that have low risk appetite,
like us.
Yes. So I say we can go 90-10 then. We can splurge 90 and save 10.
Don't let them deceive you.
But then,
I'd like to ask, is it that you don't have personal goals?
Yes, I actually do. But I don't think New Year resolution is for me. So monthly, I try to take exams to improve my field actually. So you have to update yourself every time. So and now that you said it, I'm thinking dollar prices against naira fluctuating a lot. Yes. So I'll try to save a little.
You need to meet those goals.
Yes.
You know.
Because
buy courses online.
Yeah, because for me, anyway, let me speak for myself. I won't speak for them that are splurge because I don't know their responsibilities. But for someone like me that I have kids already, school fees is there. I have to bring something to the table. I can't splurge all that money all trying to look beautiful and all. Even though, yes, I am beautiful, but I have investment goals. Like, okay, I have to save towards my children's school fees. I have to save towards family vacation. I have to save towards change of wardrobe. I have to.
Exactly.
So from these savings, my returns can do most of these things. Even the savings can help me increase the money and pay this bill. So I have investment goals.
Okay, so I don't think I agree with her. My reason is because, like she said, she's saving for her kids' school fees. I do not have a kid.
Oh, that's coming from the married man perspective.
Yeah, so I'm a single lady and I just want to enjoy my life, like I said. So I don't have those bills. I don't have the school fees to pay. I don't have a husband to think of. I don't have anybody I'm buying a birthday gift for. I don't have any family vacation. I'm planning for myself for now because I'm not married.
Everybody's asking me let's leave that for now. Let's
so these people, they are
splurgers.
They go and eat the wall because really everyone should save. I mean, there are opportunities that come up. Your friend just gets a deal, says, bro, bring 500k. We're trying to put a business together. it might bring times 10 if you splurge
I don't have it.
everything.
Mm.
So it is very hard to save. I'm not just expressing that, but every individual, from whatever you earn, you should put a portion. You should save first, then you now plan towards, because we have rents to pay, we have bills, we have loved ones. There's that black tax, billions will
Well,
come. You are a senior sister to someone, senior brother to someone. Bros, I need to buy handouts, and you cannot give them. So every individual, from whatever you earn, there are things that you can invest as low as 5,000 naira. Do you understand? So just I feel, because at the end of the year, you're able to look back and say, okay, 2024, I have done this,
Okay.
and it is not even too late. So you can still meet those goals in the next 6 months. I want to have X amount for the year runs out. So every individual, in my opinion.
So I think Ayala is forgetting something, because there was a book I was reading, and then I saw the basic rule of savings, or the principal rule of savings, is pay yourself first. And in my opinion, enjoy yourself first before you bring in the bills of family members. Like I said, I had a father, they have a father, so we should all know our responsibilities. I'm paying myself first, I'm enjoying myself first, so I'm
Pay
okay
yourself
with
first.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what the
Alright.
basic rule of savings says.
So have you forgotten the principle that states that you have to create time for enjoyment, because time of suffering creates time for itself. Yeah.
Word of wisdom.
So you know what? I like the way they're all dropping quotes. Let me also drop my own. I mean, Warren Buffett, one of the richest man that we know, he also said that do not save what's left after spending, but spend what's left after saving. So if you want to get to that level too, I agree, there are quotes for everything right now. But really, if we really need to move forward in life, everyone should.
Either we like it or not, responsibilities keep increasing.
Yeah.
Even the ones you don't have, there are already people that want something from you.
Yeah, sure.
So
you should just spend it
not spend, you still keep a part, but at least you should take care of yourself, because there are times you are just somewhere like, if I have this thing, I'll do this, and this stuff came. You should be able to fulfill those dreams.
Yeah.
Sorry, can I say something?
Okay.
There's no late comer in enjoyment.
Yes, so
And tomorrow is not promised, Nemisola.
There's no late comer in enjoyment. And I will throw this question to you, because you want to enjoy, you're just keeping a little
For emergencies.
for emergency.
Yeah,
I'm sure you have plans to get married.
definitely.
You have plans
When the
to
husband
have
come.
children.
When the
Are you
children
putting all
come.
the responsibility on the man?
No, I'm working. I'm an accountant,
But you're
yes.
an accountant, and if your salary comes, you use everything for enjoyment. So what
You
are you
paid
bringing
yourself
to the table?
100%.
What are you bringing to the table?
I'm bringing a
It's not too late. Though.
Mhm.
Federal government savings board is coming next month. That little 50K, at least we said the minimum
At
is
least.
5K.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
5,000.
let's say 5K.
At
That
least-
little 5K.
So
At
I
least
think
if I'm
it might be
keeping
too late.
20% of my salary, it's still something.
Okay.
No, so for me, I think my enjoyment might be late, because there are some places I might want to go to, and then I don't know what will happen tomorrow. Maybe
You
it close
can't
down.
close down.
maybe
I'm after my happiness.
So,
because
you want enjoyment.
yes, like, why are you leaving? You should
You
be
only live
happy.
once, right?
You only live once. Like, there's no need for me to be checking my BP regularly, because I'm
Okay.
enjoying myself.
Okay.
So I think you guys should enjoy yourself. You are too uptight with savings, investments, and enjoy yourself.
Sorry, one
basically.
last one. I understand you want to do all this, but she said she's also working. Do you want to work for the rest of your life?
Yeah,
No,
we
so
have-
you know, so I'm serious.
So no. So really, if you do not start now, so saving is not being uptight. It is a discipline that everyone should. Then once you save an amount, you can now invest. Or else we see people after 6 years that should be resting. You are now still working. So things like that. I mean, I understand you want to do it now. So I'm not even saying you should not enjoy it. Create time to do it. I mean, there's a balance in everything, but we should be key on saving.
Okay.
When I'm 30.
That's so
Let's take our final thought. Something very short from our podcasters. Let me start with our splurger. Good. Final thought in just 1 minute.
Okay, so my final thoughts: enjoy yourself. But in as much as you enjoy yourself, never spend before you save, but pay yourself first.
Pay yourself first. Kafayat.
Nemi is touching somewhere in my body. I don't like it.
Do you have a change of mind or something?
Yes, I'm beginning to have a change of mind.
Okay.
So I think I'll be going from 80-20 to 60-40.
Okay.
So I can look for a lesser country to go to, but I'm still getting my car.
Okay.
Then I'll save the 40%.
Okay. Favor.
So with Kafaya, it's a lesser country.
Okay.
You work there. So I think I will just try to minimize my spending.
Okay.
But savings has to be intentional. Because you might think, oh, I'm a saver, but then you just splurge your money. I just have 5 million. I say I will save 3 million, but then it's just buy one or two transfers. 3 million. So that's to be intentional now. It's 10 million. Me to even have a diary. Say I'm saving this.
Okay.
Yes. So I think if you are not intentional about saving, you splurge.
So now you want to be that intentional investor.
I'll try though.
Okay.
Not
Nisola.
like me, oh.
For me, don't use your 10 fingers to eat your whole meal. I'm sure we interpret it, we all understand what it means. Don't use your 10 fingers to spend all your money. So I'm still big on majorly investing.
Thank you. Finally, Ayola.
Yeah, so I would implore everyone to save. I mean, it is not easy. You have to remain consistent. Then, because we want to retire early, we have goals. Everyone should save. We have various products that would work for you. If it's naira denominated, dollar denominated. So I implore everyone to say thank you.
Thank you, our amazing podcasters. And I'm sure you have learned one or two things today. You've heard our splurgers, our savers talk about their asset classes also. You've heard Nisola, she's big on investment, she's big on equities, dividend money, is sweet money. You've heard Ayola also, is big on fixed income. So I will encourage you also, it's not too early, it's not too late. You can also start saving. You can still meet that target. You can take advantage of any of our products. As like I said earlier, we offer so many investment products, so you can take advantage of this. It's not too late. We encourage people to save. We encourage people to have that emergency fund. Don't go back and be borrowing 2K from everyone. So I'll say thank you once again to our podcasters. It's nice having you all today. I really appreciate your time. So this is not a professional or financial advice. Please note that this is just personal views of our podcasters, and do not take this as a professional or financial advice. If you need to take any investment advice, please reach out to a company like Apel. We'll be glad and ready to help you get started. And you can call us or send us an email on the number that will be displayed on the screen. So call us today. Let's help you get started on your investment journey. So thank you for today, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.